If you didn't already know, Black Friday is a scam. Let me show you how I know. I'm going to a Sex and the City themed party tonight. So I bought these shoes from Nine West last week. So cute, right? I bought them for $49.99 last week. Here's that picture, here's that screenshot. Today, it's a long story, but I'm having some issues with the shipping. And so I go back on the website to find out what's going on, try to find the tracking, whatever. My husband goes, "Oh, what kind of shoes did you order?" So I go to find the shoes to show him. Look how much they are. Look at how much they have marked them up. It says they're originally $95. Now they've marked them down. But if you use this Black Friday code, they're 50% off. So that just means that they are exactly what they were to begin with, right? So
It's price gouging at its best. If you don't know what price gouging is, it's pricing something at a more competitive rate or an outrageous amount that they really don't have to charge you for. But the truth is, that's not even the root problem. The root problem is consumerism because they know if they can get away with someone buying those shoes, those heels at a certain price, there's going to be somebody dumb enough to buy them again. And you see this happen in multiple companies, especially Apple. And they have great products. Like, I love Apple products. I'm an Apple fanboy. I don't care what you say. iPhone over Android and MacBook over Windows. But they have great products and they price them pretty expensive. I have no problem with that because they have quality products. But a lot of companies do jack up the price and then give a huge discount. Apple doesn't give discounts, but or huge discounts like Black Friday deals, but these companies know that they can get away with it. And are they wrong for it? Probably not, because it's called consumerism and overconsumption.
Spread the word, the next No Kings protest is going to be on Black Friday. We are going to shut down the system. There will be no purchasing on Black Friday. There will be no buying on Black Friday. They want us to feel it in healthcare. We're going to hit them right where their fucking pockets hurt as they drive up prices on things like bread, eggs, meat, cheese. We are gonna bleed them the fuck dry. No spend November. If you don't need it, don't buy it. And it will all come to a head on Black Friday when we will take to the streets for yet another No Kings protest. Black Friday in America is the one day we swarm to stores to try to get a bargain, and we make these people richer than they already are while we become poorer than they already know we are. Oh, and we're not doing Christmas shopping this year either. If the kids don't need it, don't fucking buy it. We don't participate in holidays when we can't get simple fucking healthcare coverage at less than $29,000 a goddamn week. You take away government benefits for 45 million Americans and think we're gonna go shopping on Black Friday?
Yeah, I think people are going to go Black Friday shopping, not because they actually want to spend money, but they actually want to spend money. When was the last time you bought something, you were proud of it, and you wanted to show it off a little bit? Maybe it was a new outfit, maybe it was a new car, a new home. Listen, it's ingrained in us to want to feel good about things that we work hard for. There's nothing wrong with that. But how do you think layoffs happen in companies when they don't have enough revenue that came through in that year or the previous year? Why do you think layoffs happen? Because consumerism went down a little bit because people spent less with the company or they have a bad CEO. So they lay off more people in order to make adjustments. And then the economy or most people complain about layoffs.
Buy one, get one free. $14. Regular price, $7. Buy one, get one free.
I thought this was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. Believe it or not, I used to be in a mentorship with a guy who used to work at a grocery store, and he said all the time, whether it was Black Friday or not, they always used to change the stickers on the items in order to sell them faster and make more money. So this isn't something new. At the end of the day, it's 2025, and we all know that when you go Black Friday shopping, you are getting a discount, right? You're getting a discount, but it's only because they marked it up the whole entire year. It's either you're going to get the item or you're not. Complaining about the price either way, even when people get discounts, people have a way to complain. This is crazy. If you don't need the product, don't buy it. It's a very simple solution. Why complain about something that you need? That's like complaining about the price of gas. Yo ass still got to drive to work. There's no reason for you to complain about the price of gas, because that's one of the things you need in order for you to make more money, right? What was this, candles? You probably don't need candles. So why are you complaining about how marked up it is? We got to start differentiating what we need and what we want. Most people have a very hard way of, or make it more difficult for themselves to do this, because they have something called emotions and they let them take control of their actions.
America has been lying for generations, lying about who keeps this economy alive, lying about who really holds the power, lying about how much our dollars matter. So from November 25th to December 2nd, we are about to break the spell. A full week, Black Friday to Cyber Monday and beyond, the most profitable week in the entire year. The week America worships the consumer. The week they expect us to show up like obedient cash machines. Not this time. This is the mass blackout. 7 days where the richest corporations in the country feel what they fear most. Silence. No Amazon carts, no Walmart hauls, no Target runs, no fast food lines, no billion-dollar brand.
And this is the problem I'm talking about. Who do you think this is hurting as well? Oh, it's hurting the CEOs. It's hurting the people with a lot of money. It's also hurting your neighbor who pays their rent because they work at Target. They work at Walmart. They work a corporate job in Walmart, or they work in the warehouse. It don't matter. When the top of the line hurts, the bottom line does too. How about you just create a budget? I read the comment section on this post, and I found out that there were people who were saying, yeah, I spent less last month by canceling this company, and I saved $300. Baby, that's called budgeting. That's not called canceling. You should already be looking at your money and saying, I'm not going to spend here, I'm going to spend here. Or I'm going to save here, and I'm going to invest here. Why are we looking at canceling as a beneficial way to get what we want? It's like a toddler throwing a temper tantrum. You know, the toddler wants something really bad until the parent says no, and then the toddler acts like it didn't want it in the first place. Oh, well, I didn't want the item in the first place. You know, I can complain about these candles, but, you know, because I can't get it on Black Friday discount and you guys want to change the rules, I'm going to go ahead and cancel. I don't want it anymore. Bro, you're hurting other people who work for that company. Own your own stuff and you can create your own economy. It's so stupid. All these conversations where these people make these pieces of content where it's talking about, we're going to take away our dollars. Bro. And what you going to do with your money? Because I don't hear nobody talking about investing. I don't hear nobody talking about how they're going to change their life by buying a mentorship or buying a piece of property or buying some stocks. What are you going to do with your money? Everybody just talking about saving it? Saving ain't enough if you haven't already known. Because all you can do with a savings is spend it when you need it. If you like these type of videos, make sure you subscribe. Watch this next video to see what's going on in the economy in today's world. I'll see you in that next video. I'm out. Let's go.